Some people ain't gonna like this, but look, we about to get into it. Why most women don't date bisexual men. Let's, because I want to know. Let me say this before anybody gets offended. This ain't an attack on women. Women are allowed to have their own preferences. If a woman says, I don't want to date a bisexual man, that's her choice. But what I want to talk about today is why. Because I think a lot of people avoid this conversation if we being honest. A lot of women who say they wouldn't date a bisexual man probably already dated one and didn't even know. Let's start there. Because some women hear bisexual men and immediately picture something completely different from reality. They imagine somebody confused. They imagine somebody secretly cheating. They imagine somebody that can never be fully satisfied. They imagine somebody that's eventually going to leave them for a man. But here's the thing. None of those things are automatically true. Being bisexual doesn't automatically make you dishonest. Being bisexual doesn't automatically make somebody disloyal. Being bisexual doesn't automatically make somebody promiscuous. Cheaters cheat. Loyal people stay loyal. And that's a fact. Those are character traits, not sexual orientations. Now, let me cook. Some of the biggest heartbreak stories in history came from straight men. Some of the biggest players, the biggest are straight men. Some of the biggest liars are straight men. So clearly, sexuality alone isn't determining character. Now, let's talk about another reason. Some women worry about competition. And I understand that. Because now, in their mind, they're not just competing with women. They're competing with everybody. And it's understandable. Men and women, trans women, everything depends on the person. And that can be intimidating for some people. But here's what I always ask. If somebody is loyal, what competition is there? Think about it. If your man is faithful, it doesn't matter if he like blondes, brunettes, men, women, aliens from another goddamn planet. He choosing you. And that's what loyalty means. Now, another reason some women struggle with bisexual men, I believe, is because society has spent decades telling women what masculinity is supposed to look like. And for a long time, people were taught manly equals straight, gay equals feminine, bisexual equals confused. Those stereotypes got passed down for generations. And the problem is reality doesn't work like stereotypes. I've met straight men more feminine than some bisexual men. I've met bisexual men more masculine than some straight men. I've met gay men that can rebuild an engine and straight men couldn't even change a tire. Life is complicated. People are individuals at the end of the day. And that's where maturity comes in. Because a mature person understands that labels don't tell the whole story. Character does. Actions does. Consistency does. And see, maturity also allows you to ask, how does this person treat me? Not, what stereotype have I been taught? And also, confidence plays a huge role too. Now, before people get mad, hear me out. Look, a confident woman isn't constantly comparing herself to everybody. Okay? A confident woman understands that if somebody chooses her, they choose her. She doesn't spend every day wondering who she's in competition against. Because insecurity can make any relationship go to hell. Straight relationship, gay relationship, bisexual relationship, it don't matter. Insecurity will find a way. Now, let me ask another question, because I'm going to need y'all to drop some comments, because I want to know, too. Where are all the women who actually accept bisexual men? Because I know they out there. They must be under a rock, because I only met about 2, 3 in my lifetime. I'm being for real. Some women see bisexual and simply say, are you honest? Are you loyal? Do you respect me? Do you have goals? Do you treat people well? Can you treat me well? And that's it. Those women exist, but they usually have something in common. Guess what? They're secure. They're confident. They're emotionally mature. They understand that attraction isn't the same thing as behavior. Just because somebody finds other people attractive doesn't mean that they're going to act on it. Otherwise, none of us could survive social media. Let's keep it a buck. A lot of women say they want honesty until honesty shows up. Then suddenly honesty becomes uncomfortable. Because if a bisexual man tells the truth up front, at least he's giving you the opportunity to decide. The real problem isn't bisexuality. The real problem is deception and the people that be leading women on and not letting women know. But deception can come from anybody. Straight, gay, bisexual, pan, spam, ham. At the end of the day, you do what you want to do to live your life, but we have to be more open and stop living within these stereotypes. start branching out and start doing things off the norm that you're comfortable with. But hit them comments below. Look, if they knew better, they'll do better. Have a good one and stay what? Toxic in a good way.
Even here with something. Family lied to me, who my real sis. That's the type of shit I gotta deal with. I honestly wouldn't expect you to feel this.